Good morning. It's
Morning.
Friday, it's March the 8th, and it's International Women's Day. So hello to all the women out there. Hello, ye women.
Hello, thank you.
Aren't she great? Look at her there, Nola. Today's going to be a little bit of a weird start this morning, a couple of showers in places, but it will begin to dry up. I won't say it'll be really sunny like it was yesterday, but it will be mainly dry in the afternoon. A few lots of cloud cover, I should say, and a few patchy bits of mist and drizzle. But temperatures in and around 12 or 13 degrees again in most places. So, kind of a mixed day again. Overcast.
Some of the top stories in the papers today. Well, Leo Varadkar, our Taoiseach, is risking enraging some Brexiteers, and that's because of his comments he made yesterday, saying that Britain needs to make some concessions to mitigate against the damage that they're doing with Brexit. And that's a story on the front page of the Times Ireland edition this morning. Also on the front page, World Book Day, of course, was yesterday. I think some kids are going into school. Maybe they did it yesterday, but definitely today. I heard some parents looking for costumes for today going into school, dressed as characters from books. So there's a photograph of some kids in Dublin celebrating World Book Day yesterday on the front page of the Times as well. And give it a rest. Siesta brings down your blood pressure is another interesting one in the Times today. So this is about taking a nap and how it can be good for your blood pressure. Okay, so your blood pressure is probably in great shape, I would imagine.
Apparently it's better than taking a pill, but don't take our advice for that. Go to your doctor.
Don't stop taking your pills,
please. Go to the doctor.
Yeah.
The Examiner's front page this morning says more than 730 drug deaths a year, alcohol prescription overdoses and hanging fuel drug fatalities are all on the front page of the Examiner this morning. Makes for grim reading, actually, the stats. Leo Varadkar says hospital costs crisis is a debacle. The Taoiseach has labelled the government's mishandling of the children's hospital costs crisis as a debacle amid fears it's causing the coalition's public support to crumble. And Cork-New York flights within 3 years. So you'll be able to fly direct Cork to New York, they reckon, within the next 3 years.
Cool.
As the Cork Airport have been managing to get this over the line with Norwegian Air. So I actually thought that had already happened, but there you go. That just shows my ignorance. That's in the Examiner result this morning.
We're doing a competition this week, obviously in association with Cork Airport. They've announced some new routes. One of them is Cork-Budapest, and we've got 2 flights to give away to Cork-Budapest. We're going to do that on the show as well this morning, so stay tuned for that. Irish Daily Mail front page, gambling with our own lives is a headline there, and Irish drivers are still taking reckless chances on the roads, according to a new report, failing to wear seatbelts and using mobile phones. 2 big issues still with Irish drivers. And following the last few weeks and the amount of discussion and debate there's been about the Alan Haw killings, on the front page of the Irish Daily Mail today, Gardaí now are set to launch a review into the murders in 2016 of Clodagh Haw and her 3 sons. Yeah,
that same story is in the front page of the Irish Independent as well this morning. Along with Simon Coveney significantly curtailed St Patrick's trip, but Taoiseach still off to see Trump. The Taoiseach will curtail his travel plans as part of the St Patrick's Day festivities amid growing anxiety over the UK's approach to Brexit. However, Leo Varadkar will still proceed with his visit to the White House to see Donald Trump, and I assume present him with a bowl of shamrock, which is the tradition for the last number of years. That's also in the Independent there this morning.
So it is International Women's Day, as we've mentioned already this morning. We'd love to know if you've got plans for International Women's Day. There's lots and lots of events happening around the county and around the country. Indeed, I'm going to be at an event at Muckross Park Hotel tonight, and I'm really excited about it because I get to interview Pauline McGlynn.
Oh, that'll be good,
yeah. That's pretty cool. So looking forward to that. And also, this is cool, the legendary Rosemary Smith is going to be at that event as well, the rally driver. She's 81 now.
Class.
Her autobiography was released last year as well, and I haven't read it in full, but I read a few extracts from it. Like, she lived 10 lives, or she is living 10 lives. She's the oldest person ever to drive a Formula 1 car.
Class.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that event, and hopefully I'll see some of you there maybe. Come and say hello to me.
Top trends this morning. Captain Marvel is trending because as it's International Women's Day, Captain Marvel is the first female lead in a Marvel movie, and she is released today. That film is out today. Read a review this morning. People are really impressed by it, actually. So that's out. World Book Day is also trending in Ireland this morning. Now, obviously, we mentioned that yesterday was World Book Day, but today, as Elaine mentioned, there are some schools who will have their kids going to school today dressed as their favourite characters out of a book, which is quite cool. And if you had somebody go yesterday, let us know what did they dress up as. I also was telling Elaine and Deirdre in the office yesterday, Deirdre Walsh, that there was a story yesterday that said Parents will spend more on their World Book Day costume for their child than they will at any other time of the year, including Halloween, which is quite mad.
Do you know what I thought you were going to say? Because I saw people taking the mick on Twitter, and they were saying parents are spending more on their World Book Day costume than they will on buying books for their children this year, which is probably the same.
Could be the case as well, yeah. Also, leaving Neverland. Why keep saying
you
that?
keep saying Netherlands,
It's because last week it auto-corrected to Neverland. And anyway, Neverland Part 2 was on last night. So it's much the same, really. I watched it. The only difference is that they go through what happened during the trial in the mid-noughties. But to be honest with you, it doesn't need to be 2 hours. It's ridiculously long.
Yeah. So it's 4 hours altogether.
4 in total, yeah.
They're taking the mick with that, I think. Yeah.
But anyway, so massive. There was more protesting outside the Channel 4 headquarters last night, I believe, by Michael Jackson fans. And the Choice Music Prize is trending this morning. It was on last night, the RTE Choice Music Prize, and O Emperor won for Album of the Year. That was.
They won that before, I think.
I think they did, yeah. So, that's also trending in Ireland this morning.
So if you've plans for the weekend as well, do let us know what you're up to, and we might give you a mention on the show this morning. We've got, as we mentioned, the Cork Airport competition, the flights to Budapest to give away. We're also continuing with Who's for Breakfast. We're on to day 2 of this, so another €10 added. We're up to €60 today for that, so we'll play that as well shortly. Yeah,
that's coming up, and usually a bit of messing between now and 9 o'clock. So even though this video has been fairly short, we need to go and get coffee, because as you can probably tell by my face, I'm wrecked looking. So enjoy your weekend. If you do have any plans, let us know what they are in the comments here. You can text or WhatsApp us as per usual, and voice messages as well. We always like to talk to people, or like them talking back to us.
Chile Warriors tomorrow night.
Oh, that's on.
Good luck. That'll be a big one.
Yeah.
So what else are you up to?
And the Kerry Hurlers, they're in the final on Sunday.
Cool.
So good luck to them as well. So enjoy your weekend, and happy International Women's Day.
Talk to you soon.
No,
Morning.
Go and stick the kettle on.
Okay, I'll put it.